Hi guys, I'm Lauren, and in this video I'm going to show you how to up your Instagram game with my top hacks that will help you make better designs, save you time when creating, and get you the views and likes that you deserve. I'll be showing you how to make your entire story clickable to lead people straight to your post, how to create aesthetically pleasing stories that will rival your favorite influencers. I'll show you how to turn yourself into a GIF, make an epic collage, and lastly, I'll share my secret time-saving hack for making a professional story like this in under a minute. Let's get started. So let's say that I've just uploaded a post to my Instagram. I now need to drive as many eyes as possible to that post for it to perform well. This is where your Instagram story comes in. We're going to be creating an Instagram story here and make the entire frame clickable, so no matter where somebody clicks on it, it is going to lead them to your post. Let's open up Instagram and head over to our profile, click on the post that you want to share, click the paper airplane and choose Add Post to your story. Click on your post to add a border and now screenshot it. You're going to open up that screenshot and crop that post so that you're removing the background. Now hit done to save that to your camera roll. We're back on our Instagram story and now we need to scale this photo up as much as possible so that it fills the entire frame. Then click on the smiley face up the top and scroll down until you see this circle, which will open up your camera roll. Now you can select a really cool background for your story and just scale that up so it fills the entire frame. Next, click on the smiley face again and we are back in our camera roll. This time, you're going to choose the photo of our post that we cropped. And that's it. We can now post that to our story, and because the entire background layer underneath these two layers is the actual post, it means no matter where somebody clicks on the screen, they will see a prompt redirecting them to your post. The nicer your Instagram story, the more likely somebody is to fully watch it, hold it down to read it, or click back to re-watch it. And that's going to tell Instagram's algorithm to push this story out to more people. Now, there's only so much you can actually do on Instagram to make your stories really pop. Some of the effects are limited, such as text fonts and animations, but I will show you how to turn your story from this to this using Instagram. And we're going to take it one step further and we're going to add animations, turning this into this using Veed. Firstly, let's open up Instagram here and hold down your icon and then click Add to your story. Choose the photo you want here for your background. Now click on the three dots in the top right hand corner and click the squiggly line next to draw. At the top of your screen here, you'll see some markers. You're going to choose the third one, that's the highlighter. Then at the bottom here, you'll see colors, and you can swipe through here and choose your favorite, or if you prefer, you can select the dropper tool and choose a color from your photo. Once selected, you're going to hold your finger down in the middle of your screen and now you'll see you have a faded overlay. You're going to click done and then click the smiley face and scroll down until you see this. And now we're in our camera roll. So here you can choose the photo that you want to add on top of your story. And as a bonus hack, if you didn't know, you can actually tap on that photo here to make it change shapes. I want to add a border to our photo here to frame it, but the border sizes in Instagram won't really fit my photo. So instead, I'm going to click on the three dots in the corner, click draw. This time we're going to choose the glow marker and we can adjust the thickness of this by pulling it up and down. And then you're just going to draw around your photo here to frame it. And if you mess up, just click undo and try again. Once you're happy, click done. To add the text, just click the double A button, type out your text, and then you can choose a font and lastly choose a color. Just click on the color wheel here and select your favorite. Now, in terms of text animations, it's very limited and basic, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to get some better ones later. Now, I'm actually not going to add any animations here, but if you did want to, just click the A with the lines next to it, and that's it. Then just click the arrow here and post it to your story. Next, I'm going to show you how to make a super polished Instagram story using a similar technique, but this time we're going to be adding animations, and for this we'll be using Veed. So to get started, just click the first link in the description. Now we're in Veed, just click upload a file and choose the photo that you want for your background, and then you can head over to settings and under size, click that arrow down and choose Instagram story. You can then scale your photo up. All you have to do, pull on the corners and the sides to fill the frame. Next, head to elements and then under shapes, we're going to choose square. Click the first color bucket here, select a dropper tool and now pick any color from your photo and just turn that opacity down to around 55% should be perfect. And then you're just going to scale that square up so it fills the frame. Just the same as before, pull on the corners and the sides. Now head to your timeline and you're just going to pull that layer over across your entire video. This is just so that it stays on screen for the entire duration of our Instagram story. Next, we need to add our photo. So click Add Media above the timeline, click Upload a File, select your photo, and then if it loads next to your timeline, just drag it over on top of it. Now you can move the position of it on screen by click holding and dragging it over. The next thing that I want to add is an animated border. So we're going to click on Elements in the left toolbar. Next to Progress Bars, click View All, and then you can choose whichever one that you like here, but I think I'm going to go with this one. Perfect. I then just need to scale that down so that it surrounds my photo. But I do want to change the color of this. So I'm going to click on the color panel. I'm going to pick up my dropper tool and then I'm just going to select a color from my photo. I'll play that back now for a moment so that you can see it in action. Perfect. Now I need to animate my text. So we're going to click on text in the toolbar, and in here we have loads of pre-made templates that you can choose from. I'm going to select this one. I'm then just going to move that text higher above my photo and I'm going to change the text. So to change it, just click on it, delete it, and then type out whatever it is that you want it to say. Now, I actually like the font and the color of this, but I do want to add an animation and I do want to add an effect. So to do that, I'm going to click on Effect first. I'm then going to choose Shadow. I'll click back, then click on Animation, and now you can just hold your mouse over each one of these to see what they do and just select your favorite. Once you're happy with that, just click on the next piece of text, delete that, type in whatever it is that you want it to say, and then you can add an effect and you can add an animation. And then once you're finished that, we need to head back down to our timeline, and then we need to drag both of these text layers over across our entire video. And we can now render and export our Instagram story. So just click Export, choose your render settings, and if you scroll down here, you'll see that we have recommended settings for Instagram, so we're going to select those and then click Export Video. Now, once that's finished rendering, you need to play it all the way through just to make sure you're happy with it, and if you're happy with it, you can go ahead and click Download and download MP4. The third hack that I want to share with you is how to create an Instagram story with a GIF of yourself. Firstly, I'll show you how to create a GIF like this. Then I'm going to show you how to add that GIF onto your Instagram story and remove the background. For this, we will be using Veed. Now we're in Veed, just click Upload a File and choose the video of yourself that you want to transform into a GIF. Now, because my video is for YouTube, I now need to downsize that so that it will fit an Instagram story. So head over to Settings, click the arrow down and choose Instagram Stories. I'm now going to play around with the cropping of my video by using the side and corner toggles just to fit myself in the frame. And once that's all set, I can now trim my video so that I find the portion that I want to use for my GIF. I'm going to put my playhead at the start of where I want my GIF to begin and then click Split. I'm going to right click on that portion that I want to remove and hit Delete. And now if I hold my mouse over that gap, you'll see a bin appear. Click that to remove the gap. Now put your playhead at the point you want your GIF to stop, click Split, right click on the part you want to remove and hit Delete. Now to download our GIF, just click Export in the top right hand corner, choose your render settings and click Export Video. That's going to take a moment to render. Once it's finished, click Download and download GIF. I'm going to play it through now so you can see how it looks. Perfect, so that was step one. Now the next step we're going to do is actually create our Instagram story, add this GIF and remove the GIF background. Now if you want to get back to the home page for a shortcut, just click the first link in the description. All right, now we're back in Veed. We're just going to click Upload a File, choose the video or photo that you want to use for your Instagram story. Then click Settings, under Size, choose Instagram Story. Again, you can just scale your photo up here if you need to fill the frame. Next, we need to add our GIF. So just click Add Media above the timeline, click Upload a File and choose your GIF. Now, my GIF's actually uploaded under my photo here in the timeline, so I need to drag it up so it's on top of it. I'm just going to scale it down slightly and pop it over in the corner. Then I'm going to click on my GIF, head over to the left-hand panel, scroll until I see Remove Background, click on that, and it's going to remove the background from our GIF. Moving on here, we can add some text. So just click Text in the toolbar, click Headline Title, type out whatever it is that you want it to say. Now we can change the font, we can change the size, we can choose a different color if we like, and just position that text on screen and then head over to Effects, and you can add an effect here if you like. Then just click back, click on Animations and hold your mouse over each one of these to see them in action, and then just choose your favorite. And now we're happy with it, we can download our story. So just click Export in the top right hand corner, choose your render settings. If you scroll down, we actually have recommended settings here for Instagram, so select that and then click Export Video. Give that a moment here to render. Once it's finished, you can watch it through, make sure you're happy with it, and then just click Download and download MP4. Moving on to creating easy collages for your Instagram story. I'm going to show you how to add multiple photos to a single story on Instagram's app. But because it's tricky to design everything with just your 2 fingertips and the tools that we have in the app are pretty limited, we'll then be using Veed so I can show you how to animate each photo and add text. First up is Instagram. You're going to open up the app, hold down your photo icon with the plus sign, and then click Add to your story. Choose a photo and then use your 2 fingers here to move them in and out to change the size and position of it. Next, you're going to click that smiley face, scroll down here, under time you'll see your camera roll, click on it and choose the next photo for your collage. And you're just going to do the same thing again, move it around the screen, and you can reposition the first one if needs be. Then go back into your smiley face, choose your next photo, and you can keep repeating this as many times as you like. And then once you're happy, you can just add some text by clicking on the double A, type out whatever you want to say, and then choose a different font below. And you can also choose a different color here by clicking on the color wheel and selecting one. Now, once you're happy with it, hit done, position your text on screen, and then click the arrow to share it. So that's how to create a collage on Instagram stories. Next up, we'll be using Veed. Now we're in Veed, just click blank canvas, click settings in the left toolbar, click the size down and choose Instagram story. Now under background here, you'll see that there's a color bucket. You're going to click on that and then choose a color for your background. If you want something a little jazzier, we can also head down to elements here in the toolbar, scroll until you see backgrounds, click view all, and then you can choose a different option from here. However, I am happy with my block color, so I'm going to stick with that. Now I can move on to adding my photos. So I'm just going to click add media above the timeline, click upload a file, and I'm going to choose my first photo, and then can pull on the sides and the corners of it here to change the size of it, and then click, hold and drag it to move it around the screen. Once I'm happy with the placing of my photo, I'm then going to click add media above the timeline and repeat the same steps again. So just click upload a file, choose my next photo. This time it's loaded beside my photo in the timeline, so I'm going to drag and drop that over the first photo. Now resize and reposition it. And I can also move my first photo around here just so that I get the spacing how I want it. Then again, just repeat this process as many times as you like until all your photos are uploaded and in position. Now, if you've done that and you want to switch out a photo that has the perfect position, it's very simple to do. Just click on the photo that you want to change, and then you can use the replace media button. And once you've done that, we can go ahead and animate our photos. Click on the first photo, click on animation, hover your mouse over each one to see what it does, and then choose your favorite. And then we're going to move on to our next photo. Click on it, click on animation, choose a different animation this time, and just repeat this for all the other photos. And once you've done that, we can then move on to adding some text. So click on text in the toolbar, click headline title, type out whatever it is that you want it to say, and then you can change the font, you can change the size, you can change the color, you can then position it on screen, and then you're going to head over to effects. You can choose an effect if you like. Click back, click on animations, and same as before, hold your mouse over each one to see what they do, and choose your favorite. And then once you're happy with that, we can go ahead and we can download our story. So just click export in the top right hand corner, choose your render settings, and click export video. That's going to take a moment to render. Once it's finished, watch it through, and if you're happy with it, you can go ahead and click download and download MP4. And that's how to create easy collages for Instagram stories. The final hack and trick up my sleeve will save you so much time and effort because we're going to be using templates. These pre-made templates are lifesavers. They're going to make any photo or video look professional and polished in minutes. It's so simple. All you have to do is make minor tweaks and you're good to go. And not just that, you can actually save your own templates so that you can keep a consistent style across all your stories, which is unique to you. And on top of that, it saves you time. This is what my video looked like before using templates, and this is it after Veed's template. To get started, just click the first link in the description. Now we're in Veed, just click use template. Where it says any size, click that arrow and choose portrait because this is designed for an Instagram story. Now in here, you can take your time, have a scroll through, see which one that you like best. They're divided here by genres, making it really easy to find what you're looking for. I really like the look of this one, so I'm going to choose that and then click start editing. I'll play the first few seconds here so you can see what it is that we need to change. Right, so I need to change the video that's inside the phone. So I'm going to head to my timeline. I'll use this sidebar here to scroll down until I see the video. Then I'm going to click on it. And then in the side panel here, you'll see it says replace video. Click on that and then choose the video that we want to replace it with. Once that's uploaded, if you want to keep the audio on your video, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to turn it off, I'll show you how. Scroll down that side panel and then under audio here, you'll see your little speaker. turn that off. Now I do want to slow my video down to kind of match the vibe of my Instagram story. So again, in the side panel here under video, you'll see that we can slow our video down to 0.5. That's going to slow it down to 50%. So click on that. And now if our video is longer than our template, we need to just push that video layer over in the timeline so it all ends at the exact same time. Now on the original template, the video was in black and white. I thought it looked really cool. I do want to replicate that. So to do that, all we're going to do is head over to our toolbar, click filters, scroll down, and we're going to select Clayton. Perfect, that looks much better. The next thing we need to change now is our text. So we're going to click on text here inside the video itself, and then we're just going to delete what it says here, and then type out what we want it to say. And because this video was filmed in Lisbon, I'm actually going to put LIS for those 3 letters for the first part of our text. Perfect. Then I'm going to click on the next part of the text in the video, and this time I'm going to type out BON. And then for the last text layer, I'm going to select it, and I want to change that word sale for 2022. Now we can export our video. So just go ahead and click export, choose your render settings, and click export video. Once that's finished rendering now, I'll play it through so you can see how it looks. I'm perfectly happy with that, so all I have to do now is click download and download MP4. There you go. With a few small tweaks, we've now made a polished and professional looking Instagram story. And that's it. That is my top hacks for designing aesthetically pleasing Instagram stories. I really hope you found the video helpful, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.